So lately I've been trying to do a list for some of my favorite franchises, and as you would guess from the title, it was time to make one for Banjo-Kazooie. To be honest, it's kinda hard to make a list for this series that would really define it. There's characters and worlds and how to get jiggies, but since I really love the music, I'll just do that instead. Of course, to make this list more interesting, I'll also throw in the few that I like from Banjo-Tooie, but that's as far as this list goes. Alright, let's start it off! If this entry seems a little odd, just remember that this is my list after all, and I can't remember the last time a swamp sounded this catchy. Granted, it feels as if it takes forever before it finally reaches its true melody, but once it finally gets there... It's a swamp jamboree! Even the frogs join in! This is one of my favorite parts in the game. Seeing what I remembered, listening to audio clues, playing mini-games all over again. It's like playing the game a second time on your first run, which is good for Banjo-Kazooie. The only parts I hated were doing this memory game again and answering Grunty questions as I normally skip Brentilda. Thank you, Joker card! Oh wait, I didn't talk about why I liked it. The upbeat, catchy music cleverly disguises the fact that you're over a lava pit. I really didn't care for almost the entire soundtrack in Banjo-Tooie. Most of them just felt so depressing, but Jinjo Village retained the lighthearted nature and catchy rhythm that was present in its predecessor. Sadly, I don't have a lot of footage of Jinjo Village, so you'll just have to look at this screenshot and where you can get the ice key. This really makes you forget about all the death and destruction that happened in Jinjo Village. This is one of those perfect examples of where you just have to listen to the music to get an understanding of where you are. It just goes to show that using the right instrument for the right setting can clearly set an atmosphere. How can you honestly not think of bundling up in a blanket while drinking some hot cocoa? I know that's what I want to do while listening to this. Sixth place. Hey, I didn't say these tracks had to be from worlds or locations, just a track that's played in the game. The fast-paced tempo and rhythm can get anyone fired up to play through these minigames. Not that you needed any other incentive to play them, mind you. Just to remind you, I feel that the Fun and Games music track is the second best track from Banjo-Tooie. That's kinda sad. Don't even pretend like you didn't see this one coming. I can't think of a better music track from Banjo-Tooie than the one that's played when you're fighting the large inflatable wobbly thing. If I really have to give a reason as to why I like it, just listen. Someone needs to make lyrics for this.
Fourth place.
As with just about every Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie track that's played as the world's music piece, Rare used the environments as a way to help make the tune more catchy, as well as to relate to where the piece would best fit. One of the best examples comes from the springtime version of Click Clock Wood. As BubbleGloop Swamp used the frogs, Click Clock Wood uses the birds found within the tree to really draw out the natural beauty of this piece. Oh, if you're wondering why I like this version better, it's just because the other seasons are slower. Simple as that. There's really nothing else I can say about this piece than what I've already said in my 10 personal favorite boss fight songs, so I'll just recap it. The player will feel everything from the great shots delivered to the constant stream of hits taken. Very few boss fight music pieces can match that talent.
Second place.
For a long time, I've had this as my favorite music track from the 2 Banjo games I've played. It just makes you feel like unwinding and relaxing with a great drink to take it all in. Plan my next vacation here and hire that band. So if this used to be my favorite, then what is my current favorite? Well, doing the math says that there's only one track I like more than this.
Alright, first place.
Yeah, pretty much the first music track you hear before you even start playing Banjo-Kazooie pretty much lets you know you're in for a treat. A cast of colorful characters jump on the screen to play a music piece, or in Mumble's case try to steal the spotlight, while showing off brilliant character animations that only show just how much effort Rare put into one of the best games they ever produced. And that concludes this list. If you have your own list, then go ahead and leave a comment about your 10 personal favorite Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie music tracks.